her to bring her temp down, but I don't know why she's running so hot. What is up, guys? Welcome back to TK's Garage. I wasn't even planning on starting a video today yet, but I just got to this place called Joe's Crazy Good Coffee here in Oklahoma City, and it was the first thing that popped up on my map. And I really appreciate people that put their money where their mouth is, and this guy did that. Let me just show you something real quick. So they have like a little community type of thing going on here, which is really cool from the owner, right? Obviously, you know, they got a lot of homeless people here. They got a container where people could put stuff in. And coffee, there's no prices here. It's just whatever you feel like you can afford to pay for the coffee is what it is. It could be a penny, it could be 20 bucks, it could be whatever. And this is the kind of, like, this dude is running a business, but also supporting a community. And you got to respect that. I'm sure the city hates this dude. I guarantee you the city hates this dude. But if you ever come to Oklahoma City, you know, look, man, I know people would try to be like, oh, homeless people are this and that. And, you know, people are crazy and all. Look, man, give people a chance, bro. That's all I can tell you. And whenever I see somebody that does shit like this, I support it 100%. I can tell you right now, every time I'm in Oklahoma City, this is where I'm coming to get my coffee right here. Joe's Crazy Good Coffee. And by the way, yo, look at this. Solving for X together. Look at this. Adopt US Kids. The cup is all recycled. Like, I'm down. I'm 100% down with what he's doing. I am. And the coffee is, like it says, it's crazy good, man. Crazy good coffee. So look, man, all I can tell you is this: support businesses that are actually making a difference in their community, man. You know, me first. When it comes to me first, if I find that there's a black business in my community, I try to support that first. And then when you see businesses like this, and this dude, I don't know what he is. He's not a white dude. I don't know what nationality he is, but he is doing something really different, man. And I really, really, really respect that shit. So go check him out, man. That's it. All right, I'm continuing this video on from yesterday. Really wasn't much that went on, but holy crap, man. I'm walking. Well, I was actually just running. I had to run through an intersection. Whew. I'm out here at Tinker Air Force Base, and you can see some of the birds over there. So anywho's, remember I said I was going to delegate, man, and those sway bar links and tie rod ends are now being done by Firestone, which you see back there. I'm also I tried to put some decent used tires on it before the alignment because, you know, the tires were kind of sketchy. But let me tell you, the tires, they just weren't going to cut it. One of them had already broke a belt or whatever in it, was causing the wheel to shake like crazy. So it was a waste of like 90 bucks. I can't complain. Got me through the weekend. And now I'm looking at about 670 bucks for tires for the GTO Firestone Firehawk ASs. Now I know you're going to say, but wait, TK. Yes, I'm talking about what these things cost to retail. No, I do not pay for my tires anymore through Firestone. Shout out to my dude Travis for hooking me up when he was out there at Fort Bragg and other places as well. I think he's moved on to be like a GM regionally or something now. But you know, I finally got that corporate sponsorship, and I appreciate Goodyear reaching out and offering me a fairly decent deal. But I'm a loyal type of dude, man. And when I presented what I was offered from Goodyear to Firestone, not only did they match it, they made the deal that I had with them even better. So you'll be seeing Firestone everything. In fact, you might even see Firestone tires that you can't even buy right now on the Challenger when it comes out. Now, I know I just put those Nittos on the rear, but that just means I need to go to the track for a weekend. But Firestone is actually making some drag radials that are Mopar focused. So leak. I don't even know if I'm supposed to tell you that, but whatever, it's there. So anyways, we're gonna go in here to the Starbucks here at the Exchange, and I'm gonna try to get some work banged out while we wait on the GTO to get done over here at Firestone. I'm probably looking, after everything's said and done, somewhere right at about $1,000 bucks. All right, guys, so if you're coming back into the video, it's been a couple hours. We're gonna go over and check on the status of Purple Rain, aka the 2004 Pontiac GTO. I'm a little aggravated because before I found out about the Prince thing, we were gonna call this car Shaft, and that license plate was available, but there was no Prince. I didn't think the license plate P Rain was appropriate. Let me put my book bag on, give me a second. Oh, that brings back memories of going to school. Book bag. Anywho's, so package just came in from Amazon at my office. And yes, that was something else I failed to disclose, but we're going to talk about that in a separate video, because your boy is now officially licensed, certified, all that good stuff as a defense contractor. So basically, I will get to teach people the same thing that I got to do for years and years and years and years, and they're gonna pay me for it. Not a bad gig. So we're gonna talk about that in a separate video. I'll give you guys a little tour of the office and all that good stuff, you know, but let the internet tell it. Don't let the internet's gonna say this is all a Hollywood studio, and I don't actually, you know, come out here. You know, we book Hollywood studios to fake military bases. Come on, man. Anywho's, so that's news. So I will have a perpetual office at 3 installations. Well, you know what? We'll get into that video. I don't want to get all deep into that yet. We'll talk about it, because I know somebody's asked before, like, well, what if I do this? Could I become a defense contractor? Sure you could. There's lots of things that people do every single day, like fueling planes, or, you know, even motor pool. I mean, a lot of the MOSs from the military, especially the Army and the Air Force, and my Army and Air Force guys can tell you here in the comments, especially my Army guys, a lot of those MOSs that were, you know, support related have now gone to contractors. And to be honest, I mean, it's not like it's not an honorable career if you stay in for 20 years in the Army or the Air Force, but let's keep it a buck. If you could get paid 150 grand or 120 grand a year to fuel the same planes that you're getting a GI Bill for and 30 grand a year, what would you rather do? I stopped here because this is a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Y'all need to stop that, man. That is not a brake caliper. No, it is not. That's one of those fake calipers like we saw on the Camaro. Stop it. That shit does not look cool. And anybody that does anything with cars that recognizes that shit is going to laugh at you. But anyways, I got this package in. Evidently, you know, especially out here, a lot of equipment, aircraft and things of that nature get hail damage. So this kit that I got in today is supposed to work on aircraft grade material. So we're gonna stick it to the GTO and see if that can be used to pull out some of these dents and see if it's a little bit better of a kit than the Harbor Freight unit that we had previously. So let's find out. Now I gotta cross this road real quick before these cars come. Woohoo! So we're coming around the backside here at Firestone. Those things always trip me out. Tornado sirens. Well, I mean, I guess they could also be used for air raids, but. All right, so the car is in a bay. So let's see what they have to say about the car. I know they're going to tell me it needs sway bar links, and I ordered those. I was going to do those myself, but we'll see. Damn, that thing right there is a beast. Beast. Damn, that thing is clean. Oh boy, after a long day, she's done. Full alignment, new tie rod ends, new inner and outer tie rod ends, brand new freshly armor-rolled and cleaned tires and shoes all the way around. Let me let you get a look. Some people say the shoes don't make the car, but I gotta be honest, man. Major shout out to Firestone again for plugging me in. Now, here's the full disclosure. If I had to pay for these tires, I'd have been somewhere around, after the alignment with the tire work and the tie rods, I'd probably been somewhere around 1,400 bucks. But being that Firestone is a sponsor, I don't pay for my tires. So these tires are like, I think they're like 680 bucks for the set. And I got them for free 99, baby. Sponsorships for the win. Sometimes this YouTube shit works out appropriately for you, you know? Pay attention, don't pay attention to the bottles of Dr. Pepper I've left on the floor. But, oh, damn, if I could not drop the key, I have to put it back on its damn keychain. Oof, that's not good. Anyways, let's give you a quick look so you can see how she looks. And here's a better look. Look how much cleaner she looks with the fresh shoes and everything on her feet. And I can't wait to see how it drives with the fresh alignment and brand new shoes. Let's get her up, started up. I'm not even gonna put the key back on the keychain yet. Ooh, nice. Gotta be honest, it's nice. Oh, AC, please. Yeah, that's mandatory. All right, everything looks good on my end. Looks like they turned my lights off. I like having my fog lights on instead of the daytime running lights. I need to clean that off the window, but we're gonna go to the car wash here in a minute, get her cleaned up, so y'all can get an appropriate look at what she looks like when she's clean. But first things first, I wanna see how she drives and how she handles with these fresh tires, with these fresh shoes on her feet. Ooh. Here we go. I'll know here in just a minute, and bet your ass that I'll know here real quick. Major shout out again to Firestone, man. This is that thing I told you about in previous videos, you know, delegating. You got to delegate stuff, man. Sometimes, you know, it's cool when you have a YouTube channel that's automotive and you do all the work, which I've now demonstrated, like I physically can do that. I can do the work. But sometimes it's better to get other stuff done, buying other cars, doing other things, than having to put the work, you know, than you doing all of the work. Sometimes when you delegate, you get more stuff done, like I did here today. I got a lot more stuff done. Ooh, man, that feels so much better. They adjusted the short throw shifter for me too, and got it a little bit more where it's not so stiff. And God, she feels better, man. Look at this. Let's get her straight. Steering wheel straight. And look at, she's tracking straight. She's driving straight. Look at that. Yeah. I'm excited. Fresh tires. Now, the big thing is, because, you know, I've been using, I had put a couple sets of used tires on her because, you know, she was tearing tires up with the bad alignment and the bad suspension components. you know, the strut mounts and stuff. Now, there's one other thing in the suspension I need to replace. That's why I paid for the year alignment, meaning I can bring it back and get it realigned again. And that's the, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a suspension component right at the front on both sides of the car. So we'll take care of that. But first, we got to go out the gate here at Tinker. And that's what we're going to do now. Barrier signal is red. Okay, so we're good. And we're outside the gate. Oh, man. So what I need to do is grab one of these phones and nav, but we'll go ahead and go across over here to the plaza real quick, and then we'll navigate to where we need to go appropriately. All right, guys, we now have the location set to where we need to go. More on that box down there here in a minute. We'll talk about that because that's what I'll be doing tomorrow to try to finish up the body work, or, you know, some of the body work I need to get done on this car. Ooh, is that an old school C10 I see coming in looking good as hell over there? Let me see. Hold on. Let me cut off this Nissan. It is. Look at that, man. Woo! Look at that. Oh, it's a GMC. Wow. All right, now off to the car wash, man. Let's get her cleaned up, make her look appropriate. Yeah, that pop. It's the pop for me, man. All right, on to the highway. We'll get there. We'll get her cleaned up, and then we can wrap up today's video. I guess it'd be a bonus video because this ain't gonna be a really long video. So, your question might be, how is she rolling with fresh shoes? Great. There's no shake to the steering wheel. She's nice and smooth now. I can really feel her in the turns. I can get on her. Now that I know that the tie rod ends aren't complete crap, I can actually really drive this car. And I really enjoy this right here, man. And look, I can let go of the wheel and she tracks straight, you know. She tracks straight. I noticeably can tell a difference in the car just by having those tie rod ends and sway bar links replaced. Now there's one more mount. I think it's on the front. There's two on the front. I can't remember what the hell this shit's called at the moment, that I'll have to replace as well, and then I'll bring her back again and get her another alignment. But I think I'm gonna also do the rear shocks on it too, just because I want it to be like, when I tell you now that I know what this car is and what it could be, I really want it to be perfect. God, doesn't she sound good? And now I can drive this like it was meant to be driven and not have to worry about a wheel coming off or something, you know, because a tie rod end or something could break. So I'm enjoying the car much more with the new suspension and whatnot in here with the mounts and stuff. The bumps, there's no more banging, no clanging, no nothing. I'm happy with it, man. Now the one thing here, this windshield. Now this windshield is the factory windshield. So yes, there's a crack right there. Yes, I know it's bigger than a dollar bill, and it's more in more than one spot. You know, should you do it? I don't know what it is. It's just first gear with this. Sometimes it's like the clutch is fine. It's right there. It just doesn't want to go into the slot there in first. And I'm getting to the point where I'm just going out of second in this car because first gear is kind of like worthless, to be honest with you. Granted, I lose a little time on the jump if I was drag racing this, but just daily driving, nah, I'm gonna start running second. Start running out of second. But overall, man, like I said, there it is. She runs great. She drives great. She tracks straight. And look, the steering wheel is no longer cocked like this when I'm driving. And like I said, she doesn't pull to the left or to the right. Now, if you're on a road that's like this or like this, you know your car drifts naturally, right? That's going to happen. But the hard pull I was getting while I was putting those used tires on the car. I'm not getting that now. So it's a win for me, man. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I can noticeably tell a difference in how she drives. I got the Firestone Firehawk AS's. Those are the same tires that I ran on the front and the rear of the Challenger for a long time before I went with the Nittos on the rear, the 295s on the rear of the Challenger. So these are, you know, Firestone Firehawk AS's, same exact tire that the Challenger has, same, you know, make and type of tire that the Challenger has. So anywho's, we're here. Let's run it through the car wash and see what she looks like when it's all cleaned up. Hey, look at that. She's getting all nice and clean. Yeah. Yeah, you see it. You see it. Getting all nice and clean. Yup. I know someone's like, no, TK, you're running into a car wash. Have you seen the outside of this car? I just want to get it clean, man. When the body work's done, I'll worry about it do a car wash, right? But right now, I don't give a rat's ass. I just want the car clean. Let me get this tire and wheel cleaner. Look at that wax. Yeah. Let me get it. Yeah, let me get it. The air dam here works pretty decent though, not gonna lie. This is the Oki car wash. Jaguar. Alright. So one thing she definitely needs is a good vacuum. We're just trying to get all this crap up now before I put in some brand new formats. Trying to tighten her up, make her look as good as possible. In really good shape considering. You want to get all the dust and crap out that we can. Alright. She looks good with these fresh shoes, huh? Doesn't she? Alright, we're going to put the new format on, which is right here. And yes, I am sewing up the seat. I'm going to tighten that up. And no, before you tell me there's an airbag here, there's no friggin' airbag in this seat. I've already confirmed that. But look at that. Nice fresh floor mat. She looks way better. These will go on the rear at some point. But I have so much stuff to do back here that I'm not really stressing that as of yet. Yeah, I know it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. We're working on it though. It's a work in progress. I'm gonna vacuum that up real quick though. I see that dust and dirt back there. We'll get that out of the way. Floor mats, I think we're like 20 something bucks. Now I have the appropriate, stop. I have the appropriate GTO floor mats for this car, and those will be going in here when it's all done. But I have to have a custom thing done to them first. Alright. Wow, say less. Alright. And I know some of y'all will say, how come you're not drying off the car, you know, to get it officially like super clean? And that's why. It's gonna rain. I just wanted to get her clean because I need to do more body work with the body kit, and the only way to do that is if the paint's clean. So I got her nice and cleaned up. She does clean up well. She does clean up extremely well. I will say that. I will say that. Even the side with the hail damage. But you can see what I previously already pulled out. Looks a lot better. That ding right there is still very noticeable. And then you can see where the paint came off where I pulled out those other dents. But we're going to focus on all of that up there. All down this door. I want to get this door done tomorrow. And if I got enough time, maybe I can get into this fender and see if I can save it. If the fender is not really easy to get done, I'm just going to replace the fender when I replace the hood. So there is that. We are driving to Minnesota to pick up said hood and the entire front end of this car with the crash bar. So stay tuned for that. I'm sure there'll be a video coming for that soon. And I already ordered the headlights, OEM, not that aftermarket Amazon crap. So the OEM headlights for this car were $900, but they were brand new. They were not used. And I did spray this. That's why it's not as bad, but I need to do it again. And I may actually just replace the hinges on this door as well. But anyways, guys, there you have it. I got more work into the car. I think we're almost at we're over $7,000 in repairs and cost into this car at this point. And I know some people say you could have bought one for like $9,000, but then I still would have had to do stuff to it. Does that make sense? Like, I wasn't gonna buy one for $9,000 that didn't have anything wrong with it. This allowed me to get content stuff for the channel, let me learn more about the car, and then there's the whole special factor about this car belonging to Prince. Like, that's the thing. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was gonna fix a few things on this car and send it on down the road and sell it. I really was. Oh, the mirror, I need to adjust that. Pop that back out. There we go. I was just gonna sell it, but now knowing how special this car is, and what it is, I'm keeping the car. I'm gonna this is gonna be the car that I put a bunch of money into. And yes, if I show up to a car event or to a track, you might get beat by an old ass white dude in a GTO that's dressed up like Prince. That might happen. Let me stop playing with y'all, man. I ain't dressing up like no damn Prince, man. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to do this, though. I got to set like an outlandish number. That way I don't have to do it. If this video gets 3,000 likes, never going to happen. But if this video gets 3,000 likes, I will dress up like Prince the first time I race this car. Like the shoes. I got to wear the tight ass, but I can't wear them assless chaps, though, bro. I can't do it. I'll tell you what. 3,000 likes, I will dress up with something that looks like Prince in his car when I race it. Let me set a really high number, man. This video gets 12,000 likes. I will also wear the assless chaps, Prince pants. Why the fuck am I even setting myself up? Someone is literally just gonna go get somebody to put 12,000 likes on this video just so they can say, look, we saw TK with his butt cheeks out racing Prince's GTO. Look, man, fuck it. I said it. I stand on what I say, though. 3,000 likes, I would dress up like Prince, and I would drive this car. 12,000 likes on this video, I will wear some assless chaps, purple assless chaps like Prince had at one of his shows, and I will race this car in my assless chaps. Yo, I'm done. I'm done, man. I don't even know why I set myself up for that, but we'll see what happens. You know, I don't even know if they make assless chaps in my size. Do they make assless chaps for big ass dudes like me? I don't know. I don't even want to Google this now. I don't even want to look for it. I don't even want this in my search history. What the fuck, man? All right. I know y'all are crying right now. Somebody's gonna clip this out. Shout out to my dude Trent's Tech. I know he's gonna do something with this. Shit. All right. I said it, man. It is what it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Mechanically, everything is done on this car except for those radius. That's what it's called. Radius mount bearings or whatever. The radius mounts in the front. That's the last thing I got to do. It's going to get realigned. It goes into the shop in 2 days for those. And then there's nothing else mechanical done on the car. I finally figured out the check engine light. I guess the computer had to be completely reset. because it kept pulling up the old code. Even though it wasn't finding it new, it kept throwing the check engine light for a stored code. Makes no sense to me, but it's Australian, so look, it is what it is. Now, she's clean. No more check engine lights, no more errors. Brakes are good. Rotors are good. Struts are good. Suspension is all tight. Fresh tires. Everything is good. Brand new floor mats. Radio is solid. Everything in this car. Serpentine belt, pulley. Like, this thing is mechanic. I could drive this bitch to California. I've already driven it to Kansas and Nebraska and whatever and back. And that's before I did all that. So this thing is mechanically sound. I could take it wherever I want. It's going to be an absolute beast. Now it's just time if I want to do other stuff. You know, it's time for me to get the body work done, start getting quotes on that. And I'm guessing, this is my guess, when it's all said and done, you figure I was, what, almost $5 grand into the car when I purchased it. You know, I'm probably going to be somewhere around 13,000 to 14,000. 13 to 14,000 is probably where I'm going to be when this car is complete. And I own it. And it's a beast. It's not bad. So, with that said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Follow me on Instagram at tksgarage if you don't already, because I post stuff way before you see it here on videos. You guys get a little bit of idea of things that I got going on when I do that. And, you know, follow me on TikTok. We're blowing up over there. We're rapidly approaching 100,000 followers on TikTok. That shit is crazy. I don't even understand that. Why they want to look at my old ass talk about cars over there? Who knows, man? I don't know. So maybe some of these chicks got daddy issues. Hit me up in the DMs, by the way. No. All right, I'm done. I'm out of here. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. I'll catch y'all later, man. Damn. Daddy issues? You really gotta say daddy issues, though? I'm fucking foul, man. I am motherfucking foul. And see what I tell you. I told you it was gonna friggin' rain.